Hi everybody, my name is Adam Leach. I'm the Director of Guidance at Bangor High School here in Bangor, Maine, and I'm coming to you today with an introduction to a series of short videos that I'm going to post that will help rising seniors and anyone else who wants to know about the college application process. I'm going to, in each of these short videos, just pick apart the different things and give you a little insight on to what will help your application and to hopefully make it a more informed process that you'll enjoy and will be easy to understand. Also, by dividing the presentation into short videos, you can pick and choose the topics that you need to listen to, and without having to listen to a lengthy presentation and try to figure out where in the video the presentation was relevant to you. So without any further ado, I'm going to give a little bit of introduction into what the videos are going to entail, and then you can feel free to jump in at any point with any of the videos that you want to see. So we're going to move into part one, which is the introduction, the big 5 categories of your college application. And really what I want you to be able to do is to think about all of the activities and all of the actions that you do to build your student profile before submitting your application, that you're sufficiently including information about yourself from all 5 of the categories. And if you're a sophomore or a junior that is watching this video and you need to strengthen one of those categories, you have time to start to do that. So the big 5 categories in college applications, the first and foremost, probably the biggest one, is academic success. You want to get the best grades that you can in the courses that you're taking while you're in high school. Academic success is probably it goes without saying, I think, that that's the most important part of the application. Also, academic rigor. You not only want to be successful, but you want to be challenging yourself. In many ways, it's okay to get a B in a class instead of an A if you're taking a more rigorous course and you're stretching yourself and you're challenging yourself. Remember, you're going to be moving into a college setting where there is going to be more rigor. And when you take challenging classes, and the most challenging classes that you can at the high school level, then you know that you're preparing yourself, and they in turn will know, the college admissions counselors will know that you're keeping yourself challenged to take on more difficult work. Test scores, even though we are currently in the COVID-19 era of most colleges waiving test scores as an admissions criteria, it still can be something that can help you. And we'll talk a little bit more in the video about test scores, specifically about that. But that is typically one of those 5 categories that we really want to look at. So we will still look at that as something that is important. The activities that you do outside of the classroom, this could be sports or clubs that happen at school. It could be clubs and activities that you do in your community. So we'll be looking at that. And lastly, community involvement, and this could mean volunteering and community service. It could mean getting a job and having employment. So all of those things are important, and what we really aim for is that a student has a very well-balanced application that includes all 5 of these categories. That students are not just really heavy in academic success and rigor, but are uninvolved in other areas of your life and in your community and school. So we want to make sure that there's a good balance of all 5 categories. So it's a little bit like trying to fill buckets, right? If you consider this bucket your academic success, and you're filling that bucket full of A's and B's and good grades, and then this bucket is your academic rigor, and you're taking on more challenging and more interesting subject matter. And then this bucket is your test scores, and you want to validate your good performance in your courses and the rigor of the classes that you're taking by also getting good test scores. And then in this bucket is the community involvement, in maybe you're volunteering as an umpire at Little League games, or who knows what it'd be, so you're involved in your community. And then this bucket is the stuff that you do for fun, and it could be a sports team that you play on, it could be a student activity that you do at school, or it could be something that you do outside of school. But you want to put a good amount of material in all 5 buckets. You can't have one bucket that is overflowing because you do too much of one thing and you're, as they say, kind of a one-trick pony. So we want you to have a good balance across all of these. So hopefully you can use this short series of videos to fill your buckets. And I want you to be able to leave these presentations with 3 I knows. And the I knows are: I know what to do, I know when to do it, and I know who can help if I have any questions. So I hope you enjoy the series. I hope they're informative, and I hope it will stimulate some discussion at home between students and parents. I hope it'll stimulate some conversation between you and your guidance counselors, as you and your teachers, and also help you to connect with your future colleges and schools. So without any further ado, what I'm going to tell you is that here are the 16 videos that you're going to have a chance to take a look at. And maybe you could pause this video right now to kind of scan down through them and see what you might already know, or you might want to learn a little bit more about. So with that said, the next video in the series is going to be part 2, and I will be talking to you about your grade point average and your class rank, and what that says about your academic performance, and what it says about the academic rigor that you have in your high school schedule. So hope to see you in the other videos in the series. Have a wonderful day.